Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks on iPhone or iPad running iOS 9. So let's get started. First we're going to go into settings and we're going to change Siri's gender. So we're going to go down to general, we're going to click on Siri. Now when we're in this section, go under Siri voice, we're going to click on that and you can change the accent to American, Australian, or British. You can also change it to male or female. So let's just default to Australian and male. Another cool one you can go to is in your settings, click on privacy and you're going to go to location services, which I have turned on. So when you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it's hiding here, you're going to go to System Services, and then when you go to System Services, there's an option called Frequent Locations. I have it turned off right now, but when you turn on Frequent Locations, it starts tracking your frequent locations. So it'll show you your top 5 places, it'll show you the date and time that you were there. I have it off right now, I don't need it on. Another interesting setting that they have now is called night shift. So we're gonna go into display and brightness in the settings and you'll see the night shift, I have it off right now because it's the daytime. But what night shift does is it adjusts the color of your screen so that the screen isn't as bright and as intense when it's darker out because you don't need it as bright as you would in the day. It also helps you get a better night's sleep in the long term. Instead of looking at a bright screen, you'll fall asleep a lot easier if the screen is darker. So I have that turned off. You can also schedule it. So schedule it to start, for example, 10 p.m. and turn off at 7 a.m. so that you don't have to keep turning it off and on. You can also access this from the bottom. And right here, you'll see it in the middle, the button called Night Shift. And it automatically turns on if you click it, but once you click it off, it's still on its schedule if you have it turned on for the schedule. The badge app icons are pretty annoying. An 11 here, and then there's a 1 over here. But then if you scroll over, there's a 5 here too. So we want to remove those because we frequently look at the apps. We don't need it to tell us that there's 11 notifications. It's unnecessary. So we're going to go back into settings, go to notifications. We're going to scroll down to an app we want to get rid of. So that 11 was from the Sephora app. So we're going to go to Sephora. We're going to uncheck badge app icon. And when you go to the home screen, you can see that the 11's gone. This one over here looks like it's coming from Facebook, so we're gonna remove that. And over here, this 5 is coming from the Data Manager app. So we're gonna go ahead and remove both of those because we don't need to know that someone sent us a friend request for Candy Crush. We don't care. And then we're gonna go down and Data Manager, we don't need any information, so we'll turn that off. This is the same way you would disable banners and pop-up notifications. Another interesting one is in contacts. So we're gonna go ahead and add a contact now so I can give you an example. And we're gonna scroll down and we're going to add a related name. So let's say that's sister. So whenever you ask Siri, call my sister, they'll know that it's Sadie. And then what you can also do is for a ringtone, when they call, you can set up a ringtone. And you can also do a different text tone than your normal one. And this is so if you're not looking at your phone and you hear either the ringtone or text tone, you know who it is without actually having to look. So that's pretty interesting that you can do those on there. So let's get out of contacts and we're gonna go into the photos section. So in the photos section, there's a spot called recently deleted, and this shows you your most recently deleted photos up to 30 days. After 30 days, it deletes from there. So say for example, you have your pictures on your phone and you accidentally delete it. You say delete and now it's gone. And you want to know how to get it back. You just go back here to the album recently deleted and you can pick the photo that you didn't want to delete. Click recover. And it'll take you back out to your folder and it'll have your picture back in there for you. There's also a new feature in the notes section on iOS 9. So when you go ahead and open it up, we're going to go to our notes and we're going to create a new one. And when you scroll down, there's this new section here where you can actually draw on the paper instead of having to write. So you can pick from different colors here. There's actually quite a few. And then you can pick the stylus that you want. They have pen, they've got a highlighter, they've got a pencil, which is a little bit lighter than the pen. They've also got a ruler, so you can move the ruler around to wherever you want. You can spin it, you can move it, do whatever you want with it. And then it stays there, and then wherever you write, it'll only go along the line of the ruler. If you want to do whatever you want. And there's also the eraser, so you can erase whatever you want. And I thought that's pretty cool, something different, something more interesting than what we've had before. So go ahead and click done. You can also add pictures from your photo library, or you can take a photo, and it's pretty cool, something a little more interesting than just regular notes. Before you could only change the font, but now you can write, you can add a little more details in, which is pretty interesting. So that's it for now for the tips and tricks. I'll be adding a video in the future, and the video is going to have ways to save your data and battery life on your iPhone. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Bye.